Hey everyone at home, this is Francesca from DragonCon Swag and Seek. For those of you who don't know us, we're a random act of kindness group operating throughout DragonCon. We give out small gifts to others at the convention and even hide some around the venues in hopes that the kindness and fun and goodwill that they spread will be passed on to others. If you'd like to learn more about joining us in 2021, please stay tuned for Maria.
Thanks, Fran. Now that you know what Swag and Seek is, I'm going to give you some tips on how to swag and seek. First thing you're going to need, obviously, is swag. We're asked a lot in the group if swag has to be made, and the answer is no. Swag can be whatever you want it to be, as long as it's legal, respectful, and kind. So I actually have some examples here of different types of swag that you can buy or even just collect over the year to be ready. So one of the most popular and easiest swag are stickers. Now I got some pretty cool Star Wars stickers last year, and it's a lot of fun because you can basically, any fandom you want, you can find stickers, or you could even go to places like Sticker Mule or All Stickers Printing or anything like that, or different websites where you can find all kinds of stuff, or you can have them print what you want. We actually had stickers printed of our logo last year, and we were actually able to buy like 1,000 stickers for $20. It was pretty cool. So that's a great option, especially if you're just starting out, you're not sure. But it's a lot of fun. I have a whole clipboard of just stickers from last year that I love. Another thing is things like slap bracelets. These are really popular, especially the kind with the sequins that change colors, because not only is it fun, but it's also rather therapeutic to just walk around rubbing your arm. And you can get these in bulk. I got them from Amazon. I got about 24 in a pack, and they're pretty cool. And then you can also get keychains with different, this one's obviously mermaid tail, but it has also the sequins on it. And these are pretty fun too, just to hand out. And you don't even have to bag these because they're pretty much self-contained. Another thing is a lot of people collect enamel pins. I have a little dragon egg here. I don't know if you can see that. But there's a lot of people love these enamel pins. I actually have other little buttons and pins on a lanyard. Lanyards are also great, I have to say. I actually bought a bunch of lanyards one year because it was cheaper to buy 20 than one. And so I just took the extra ones and started handing them out in the line while everybody was waiting to get their badges. And it was pretty cool. And it was just a fun little, hey, here's something to help you out. Another thing is you can get fans. I went to a party store and I found a pack of like 50 fans. And so when everybody's standing out in the Atlanta heat and you can see, or volunteers or whatever, and you can be like, here's a fan. And people are like, well, that's pretty awesome. Just something that makes their day a little bit easier and says, hey, I see what you're doing, and I want to show you some kindness. Other things that are fun are keychains. I mean, I have, you can't beat Marvel keychains or any kind of superhero keychains or other fandoms. There's all kinds of keychains out there you can get. If you go on to places like Amazon, you can just type in what you're looking for, and if you type in bulk after whatever it is you're looking for, then usually that helps to find the things that are sold together, and there's usually a smaller price. Going to the store right after a holiday is swag heaven. I went a couple days after Easter, and they had these glowing, like these eggs where you can switch the bottom and they glow, and I was able to get, the packs were like 50 cents each, so I was able to get like 20 packs of these, and I'm going to have a lot of fun turning them on at DragonCon After Dark and just handing them out. And it's really great, like going in after Christmas, after Valentine's Day, all these different ones, and you're going to find all kinds of stuff that you can just buy up in bulk and then just hold on to and give out as swag. So there's a lot of different options of things you can buy, and it can be $1, it can be $10. It really doesn't matter, because you're giving something. You're giving something to make someone else smile, and you'd be surprised how something so small could actually make such a huge difference. Another buying tip that I found is places like the Dollar Tree and Dollar General and things like that. If you go onto their websites, they actually have a section that is their bulk buying section, and you can go, and everything's still $1. You just get it in a big pallet. Now that you have some ideas for swag, I'm going to give you some tips on how to prepare and give out your swag. So the biggest thing with giving out swag is you want to make sure that people know that it's a free gift. Some people may not even understand the idea of the random acts of kindness or swag and seek or anything else. So you want to make it as easy as possible for them to understand what's going on. So the best way to do that is to label your swag. Now for me, I like to go onto Vistaprint and I will print out business cards with my label on it. I have the Swag and Seek logo on top. You don't have to do that. It's just something that I did. And then I had a little saying, just said, hey, you found me. I'm yours to keep or give away, an act of kindness to make your day. So it basically says, hey, here's a gift. You can keep it or you can pass it on to somebody else. And then of course it has the Swag and Seek information on there. Again, you can do that or you don't have to. I did it on a business card just because it's easier and a little more durable, but you can also print it out on a printer with paper. You can handwrite it, you can put it on sticky labels. There's all kinds of stuff you can do with that. The biggest thing is just make sure it's clear that this is a gift as a random act of kindness. So once you have that, you're going to want to put your swag into something. Now certain things, like with the keychain, I just attached the tag to the keychain, so we didn't really have to put it in anything. But a lot of things like necklaces, the keys, things like that, you're going to want to put them in some kind of bag. So you've got gossamer bags that are nice. You've got, there's some that are clear, some that are solid. You can get them in all different sizes. I have smaller ones here. Here we go. Smaller ones here for smaller things. And then I just basically tie the label onto the drawstring, and then it's done. I actually prefer the ones you can see through just so people can kind of see what's in there, but that's up to you. You want it to be a surprise mystery bag, that's cool too. I mean, we had a lot of fun with all those. Another fun thing I did when I did the parade last year was I put them we put little dragons in Easter eggs, because the day after Easter I was able to get tons of them for very cheap. And then I just sealed it with a sticker, just to say, hey, there's something in there. But there's a lot of different fun options you can do just to prep your swag. Also, there are a lot of people who create swag. I mean, I personally create dragon eggs, and I would rather hand them out just because they're fragile. And that's another thing. Make sure that, if you have something that's fragile or that could break apart or is edible, you want to hand it out rather than hide it, just to be on the safe side. But Alex is now going to give you guys some really cool crafting swag tips. So I'm going to hand it off to her.
Okay, thank you, Fran and Maria, for explaining to us what Swag and Seek is and giving us some tips on how to do stuff. So actually, I was asked to show some crafts of what we do in Swag and Seek. And so I've been on a potions kit, magic bottle potions kind of thing, and apparently they're pretty popular, so I decided that I was going to show you how I do mine. So we're going to start off with this one. So this is the light up pink magic ball that was sitting right over here. So it's obviously a clear Christmas ornament, and so the first supplies that you need for this are the Christmas ornament that you can find at any Walmart or Amazon. And then ribbon, you want to do sheer ribbon. It can be any color you want it to be. Lights, again, you can find that on Amazon in a set of like 12. You may need a chopstick to push everything in, and then a simple cork. So it doesn't really matter which way you do it. You can do fabric first or lights first. It all depends on how you want to do it. And you can use the stick to move the lights around. You can always uncurl them so they're a little bit more, like feed them in. It takes a little bit more time. I was just showing you the basic. And then the cork, which is, I have a bunch of corks that I save from wine bottles, and I cut it in half, and then I took my X-Acto knife and put a hole in it so I could take the top of the ornament and just push it in. abracadabra, you have a light up potion bottle. So our second potion that we're gonna make is this guy. So what we're gonna do is we need Christmas ornaments, and you can find those at Walmart during Christmas time or on Amazon, and you can get big or small, doesn't really matter. So what I did with this is I decided that I wanted to do the cork first. So I took a cork and cut it in half and drilled a hole with my X-Acto knife and scissors, whatever, or a Dremel if you have one. And then what you're gonna do is just push it on top. So, but we probably want to add glue first. So I'm going to go ahead. I love using my glue gun. I use it for everything. So you will need glue sticks. Again, you can get that at Amazon or at your local craft store. So it's done. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to have our ribbon. So see how I did that one? So we want to figure out what our actual ribbon for the base here is going to be. So I decided I wanted to go with a little Christmassy kind of Gryffindor vibe, a little thing. So I'm going to wrap it around the base, and I'm going to use the glue gun again. So I'm going to start there. And again, it's very good to have some type of a back of a toothbrush to use for the glue gun, because glue gun is hot and you will burn yourself. Just a friendly reminder. And so we're gonna wrap that like that. Add more glue. Okay, and that one's done. So we have that one done. And actually, I think it looks very cool. So, and then you can always add more ribbon, which you can take the ribbon if you want to have like a little holder and have it go down like this, add more glue, have another one to go down like that, add more glue, and you can change it up and have the back of the little thing be skulls if you want to change up and do different ribbon. And then also you can always add a little note on it and have it say whatever you want. These little notes I found at Michael's, and I do not remember how much they were, or you can always make your own. And ribbon is usually found at craft stores, or you can find it on Amazon. But that is how I have made push balls. So I like to say thank you for taking this time to talk to Fran, Maria, and I about Swag and Seek and seeing all the fun and cool things that we do and like to share with everyone at DragonCon. And we hope to be back for 2021. Thank you.